In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to play house rules. So let's check it out.
To set up the game, give each player a stand-up scorecard and a blank house rule. Before each round, each player is dealt 5 weapon cards and 2 rule cards. We'll talk about the rule cards later. Weapon cards are used to clash with other players and to defend yourself. Weapon cards have a description and a number value, and some weapons have blank lines that the player can write in whatever their heart desires. Before a round begins, all players take a weapon out of their hand and put it face down in front of them. This is your defense card. When the round begins, all players turn over their defenses. If you have any weapons with blank lines in your hand, make sure you write in something clever. This is your chance to get inside the heads of other players. During the round, the player with the lowest defense takes their turn. On your turn, attack a defense belonging to another player with a weapon from your hand in a clash. If your weapon is bigger than the other players, then you win the clash. Take those cards and put them in your stash. If you were the victim of a rude assault by another player, don't worry. Place a new defense down from your hand and get back into the fight. Instead of clashing on your turn, you can also pass. Discard a card from your hand and draw a new one. If you do this, you can't take a turn until after the next clash. Included in the combat deck are special action cards. These are one-time use cards that help you get an edge when you need it the most. The round is over when everyone's hands are empty or all players have passed their turn. At the end of each round, place any weapons you still have in your hand and any defenses you have in play in your stash. Count the number of weapons in your stash and score it on the front of your scorecard. After 3 rounds of play, add up the scores in your scorecard, and whoever has the highest score takes a victory lap. If 2 or more players are tied for the most points, whoever finishes victory lap first is the winner. Now that you've mastered the basics of card combat, let's talk about rule cards. Rule cards change how each round is played and are chosen by each player at the beginning of each round. Pick the rule you like the best, and discard the other rule card into the sad, lonely discard pile. When all players have picked a rule, put them all together in a pile in the middle of your table, or the flat gaming surface of your choice. Shuffle all the rules together and reveal the top 3. The rules cards shake things up so every round feels like a unique challenge. If the 2 rules you are dealt just aren't doing it for you, or you have a great idea for a new rule, whip out your house rule card and write your own rules. House rules need a vote of approval from at least one other player, so don't get too cocky. House rules can be anything. Change how the game plays mechanically, or make other players behave in strange ways. Almost anything goes.